Let's set up your default storefronts so that when an affiliate signs up, they will already have a storefront fully pre-made with a banner, with some products. So this is where you do that. But don't worry, if your affiliates want to further customize their storefronts, they can go into their affiliate dashboard and they'll have more options there. So when you're here, you're going to see there's three tabs. You have your storefront design, your default products, and your hide products. Let's start off with storefront design. This is where you're going to decide what the storefront will look like, whether left aligned, centered, or campaign. Campaign is really if it's for fundraisers or if it's just for an organization. In some cases, we have affiliates that are some brands that have affiliates that are schools or a different organization that doesn't require a profile image. And that's when you would select that. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to select normal banner versus wide banner. There are some themes that require wide banner. And if yours is one of those, you can test it out with wide banner. And you also want to make sure you add at least 2 different banners for your affiliates to select from. But we've selected a default banner to be this design. And you'll know it's default selected because it's got the blue ring around it. So what does that look like? Well, we can preview the storefront by selecting preview storefront, and you'll see it here. This is just a Terra test shop, or as we call it, just a test shop. So in the test shop, you'll see that the discount code's already here, and it automatically pushes the discount code to the checkout cart, which is nice. But we want to make a couple more adjustments. Let's say we don't want the add to cart button here, and we want to add an outline. Well, let's scroll down to products. Well, in products, let's do remove product border, and we're gonna remove the add to cart button. We're gonna come back up here, save, and then let's refresh. You'll see that the products have changed. The add to cart button has disappeared, and we've added a nice subtle border around. If you want to change some of the storefront text, you can do that as well. By default, we just say view my products here, and it will mention the brand's name, but here it is. And if you want to maybe add a disclaimer at the very bottom down here, you can do that as well by adding some text here. By default, it is off. So as long as you enter some text here, it will appear. And this is usually used when doctors or medical professionals are representing a brand and they want to mention that their views are not reflected by the brand or vice versa. Now, you can also add social media content as well to this. So maybe you have some social media content, such as YouTube videos or TikTok Reels. What you can do is you can add them here. So there's some content for customers to see when they click into these storefronts. Now, keep in mind, your affiliates can also add their own TikTok and social media content as well. They'll just have to go into their affiliate storefront. And you can also remove the affiliate recruitment link at the bottom should you choose. Here's a recruitment link we just add by default. You can remove that. You can change that view more button by removing it or redirecting it to go somewhere else as well. And you can add the link to where you want it to redirect here. Now, I mentioned earlier that affiliates can personalize the affiliate storefronts on their affiliate dashboard. And this is where you give them control to do that. By default, they do not have the ability to update much other than their profile image. But by selecting these toggles and turning them on, you are giving them more freedom to customize their storefronts and to make it more personalized. Now, this is setting up your affiliate storefronts. Let's say you want to set up some default products for those storefronts. Well, you come here. These products you see at the bottom, if you don't select any default products, we just add the products, the top products found on your Shopify account. However, if you want to be very specific as to which products should show here by default, you can go into the default products and add the products here. You can also add different collections. And the collections will appear next to favorites. So you'll have favorites and then the different collections that you would like to appear as well. Now, if you don't want your affiliates to be able to showcase any specific products, you can hide those products here. There are some cases where you may have certain warranties or certain products you just don't want your affiliates to be able to sell. You come here and you can add them to your hide list. Now, that's how to set up your storefront design. If you have any additional questions, feel free to email us by shooting us a support message up here.